Elon Musk is mad at one of Tesla's biggest investors for saying it's voting against his pay package. So now you guys got to keep this in mind. He negotiated this in February of 2018 is when he negotiated this, and they're still not willing to pay him the $56 billion that's owed to him. Let me read it to you. The California Public Employee Retirement System, CalPERS, CEO Marcy Frost stated that the funds plan to vote against Musk's $55 billion pay package, arguing we do not believe that the compensation is to commensurate with the performance of the company. Musk responded, criticizing CalPERS on social media, saying CalPERS is breaking their word. Musk's pay package struck down by a Delaware judge in January involving a 10-year grant of 12 tranches of stock options tied to Tesla hitting specific targets. Although Tesla claims it met all the targets in 2023, proxy advisor Glass Lewis labeled it excessive with uncertain benefits and additional risk ahead of June 13 annual meeting. Tesla's promoting the pay plan by offering investors a tour of the Texas Gigafactory, with Musk emphasizing the plan's importance to Tesla's future success. Tom, thoughts on the story?
Okay. The board here is running for cover, and they are turning turtle. Here's what I mean by that. The reason this plan exists, how did this plan? This wasn't an idea he came up with. This was voted on by the board, and they all agreed this would be the pay plan. And by the way, for all those people saying must receive $55 billion, I saw that one on CNN. He's not receiving $55 billion. This is a 10-year grant of stock, some stock every year. Ricky, remember PHP?
Of course.
You kill it, and there'd be a program out there. You could get some equity. Yep. Next year, different program. What they did here, they made a 10-year program. 10-year program from here, and CalPERS voted in favor of it. But along the way, the economy burps a little bit. Now people are saying, well, maybe $55 billion is excessive. Why was it $55 billion? Because the stock went up from 106 at the beginning of 03, I believe, to, Rob, check me on this, 261, 106, 261. So the stock went way up. Go back like 3 years. Go back 3 years real quick.
Oh, that's not even the case, Tom. You got to go more than that. It's not 106 to 261. You know what the number is? Do you know what this guy negotiated, Tom?
No, go back. Look at the beginning of 2003. Right there. See the dip? 223. Go to the beginning of 223.
Rob, 2023, Rob. You're at 2021.
Look at that.
There you go.
123, 113. Yeah. There it is. So it starts there, and then it goes all the way to 260. So there's the value. The other thing, CalPERS is where? California. And over the course of those 24 months, who moved a headquarters to Austin, Texas?
Tesla.
Right. There is undercurrent here, but the board voted on a compensation plan. The metrics were met, and now everybody is running from the back saying, well, I don't want to be seen as voting for it. These are board members now not want to be seen voting for something that they put on paper and put in front of them. This wasn't invented at the end of the year.
Check this out.
This was the plan at the beginning.
So watch this. So this is what makes it so weird on how this was negotiated. When he negotiated this, it was February of 2018. When he negotiated in February 2018, guess what they did? The Tesla stock shareholders sent a letter out saying, we just negotiated Musk's compensation for the next 6 years, okay? And when they negotiated compensation for the next 6 years, they said, we have gotten Elon Musk to agree to take zero salary for the next 6 years, zero pay for the next 6 years. Then the board had to come back and say, California forced us that we have to pay minimum wage. You know, Elon Musk has been getting paid minimum wage the last 6 years. $37,000 is what he's been getting paid, and he's never taken the money. Now, check this out. At the time when he agreed, this is what the terms were. Tesla was worth around $55 billion. In order for him to get his full compensation package, he had to take Tesla from $55 billion to, in 6 years, to $650 billion valuation. Let me say it one more time. His package, folks, would you take this offer? Hey, zero salary for the next 6 years. Help us take the valuation of a company of $1 billion in the next, 6 years to $11 billion for us to pay you anything. And if you don't take us to $11 billion, you get paid nothing. Wow. That's what he negotiated for. All or none, apparently, $37,000 as a salary at the time when he negotiated this contract. You know what was the craziest thing when he negotiated it? At the time, guess what was the shortest stock? The stock being shorted the most in all of NASDAQ 100?
Tesla.
You know what percentage of the stock was shorted? 22.6% at a time when the average shorted stock on NASDAQ 100 was 3.5%. So think about this, 3.5%, 22.6. Nobody believes in what's going to happen here. Everybody's saying this is a shit show. This guy's a P.D. Barnum type of guy, makes a bunch of fancy predictions that none of them are going to become a reality, and then it becomes a reality. Then they go to shareholders. They ask him, hey, guys, we have to pay this man $56 billion. What do you guys think, shareholders? Guess what percent of shareholders said we should pay him? What percentage of Tesla shareholders do you think agreed that they should pay Elon Musk? Take a wild guess. I want you to take a wild guess.
I would say 10%.
10%. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think, Tom?
85.
What do you think?
85. That's crazy. I don't even know.
What do you think the number is?
I don't know.
Take a wild guess.
25%.
73% said this guy deserves the money.
Wow.
73% said this guy deserves the money, but...
In the beginning, when it was made.
Yeah, but... No. 73% when it happened. What do you mean not when it's made?
To
now,
ratify it.
No. Now they're saying, yes, he's got it. Pay it out. 73% agreed to this. Guess what percentage agreed at the beginning that we should pay this? Because this guy's never going to hit 11 times valuation. 100%.
Yeah.
Now it's 73%. 27% is like, oh, shit, he actually hit it. Now we got to pay this guy, right? There's no way we're going to be able to do this. And watch this. Do you know the person, Rob, can you pull up the judge in Delaware preventing Musk from getting his $55 billion? Because it's incorporated in Delaware. Pull up the judge. Her name is Kathleen something. Just type in Kathleen Elon Musk and her name should come up. Okay, now go right there. That's her name. So take Kathleen, go to see who appointed her. She's appointed by the governor, John Carney, who's a Democratic governor. John Carney in Delaware is friends with guess who? A guy named Joe Biden. And for many people, like myself, like Tom, we have incorporated businesses in Delaware. When you would go and say, hey, well, we should incorporate our business. Delaware's the place to go. That is out the flipping window after what you just did to this guy, because he negotiated the most ridiculous compensation plan that if shit were to hit the fan, he would have made this much money. 6 years, this much money. And now you say no because she's the boss? This Kathleen McCormick is the boss? So officially in Delaware, Kathleen McCormick is the boss of all corporations, because if you get paid too much money, she can say, no, it's too much money for you to get paid. And while Elon Musk at the time, they're saying, why would you even negotiate a contract like this? Why would you put your pay like this? He says, because I believe Tesla's $1 trillion company. Then they ask him, they say, are you doing this because you want all this money? He says, I'm not doing this because of any dynasty type of money, because I want to go out there and do this. He says, I'm sincerely doing this because I have some big plans with the money I want to do, such as having multi-planetary, you've heard him talking about this stuff. And by the way, do you believe him? Do you believe the fact that he's got real vision on what he wants to do?
Every week there's another rocket being launched.
So then the question becomes the following. Everybody that's watching now is sitting there saying, why would they pay him $56 billion? The number one shareholder for Tesla is a guy named Elon Musk. The number two shareholder, individual, not institutional, number two shareholder for Tesla, guess who it is? It's his brother, Kimball Musk, roughly 1.6 million shares of Tesla he owns. Number three is just a regular guy that is the majority shareholder of Tesla. You know the top three institutional shareholders?
BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard.
Those three combined have less shares than Elon has in Tesla.
Good. Should be like
those three combined have less shares, according to the article I read yesterday. So Elon Musk is in an interesting place. If you guys are for capitalism, whatever you do, everybody has to be for this guy getting paid for the amount of risk that he took for not getting anything for 6 years. So that's really why they're holding back this guy's money. They don't want a guy like that to have too much money, because if he does, God knows what he's going to go buy next. Do you think they want him to have access to $56 billion?
No.
What do you think he goes and buys next? If he buys Twitter, holy shit, what if he buys this? What if he buys that? We can't get that money in his pocket. There's a lot of fears they have with Musk here.
And PB, that's cash?
That's cash.
What are the chances he gets that cash?
Well, Tom, it's a stock option that he can turn into cash if he wants to.
Got it.
Yeah, and one of the ways that he's been buying a lot of stuff, he borrows against the stocks. He borrows against the stocks, and that's kind of how he's been paying himself.
Well, one of the things I'm obsessed with is Forbes' richest time billionaires, and people just lose billions every single day by checking the stock. Rob, I think you have that link. So Elon Musk has been going number one, number two, number three between Bernard Arnault, Jeff Bezos, and Musk, 1, 2, and 3. I think he's now number 1 on the Forbes all-time.
Elon is
Yeah, if you scroll down,
right there.
right there,
Elon,
number one.
Number one.
So he's at, I want to say 200 billion. You just left it, Rob. I want to say somewhere around 200 billion. Rob's really having some trouble. But I got you.
200.
Punch in a little bit.
209.
So, and then there's Bernardo No, and then Jeff Bezos. I think those are the only 3 guys that are right at 200 billion. If he gets another 50 billion, Elon's pretty competitive,
Holy
dude.
shit, Mark
He's gonna
Zuckerberg is
literally
number 4.
Boom,
Facebook
spaceship.
came back up.
Wild.
Facebook came back up.
I remember Facebook was almost down when it
That's
when
right.
it converted
That's
to Meta in
first alien,
2022.
first
By the
alien
way,
to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Don't let this fool you. Elon's going to be a trillionaire in no time. Don't let this.
You think
fool
so?
Oh, let me tell you why. He's a driver. He's not stopping. Listen, you have to realize, never underestimate the power of an active operator. Never underestimate the power of an active operator. An active operator that's already built businesses and succeeded and made money, and he's still active. He's going to be making a lot of money. Don't ever underestimate that. He's the most active operator in the history of America, especially the last 100 years. No one's more active as an
What's
operator
the
than him.
over-under on when he becomes the world's first trillionaire?
10 years.
No way. No, I give 2 to 5 years.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's 5 years. I think.
You think he's
it can
going to
happen.
5x that 200 billion?
I think he's got a very high chance of being a trillion in the next 2 to 5 years.
And there's one recognized trillionaire on Earth, but it's actually a group.
Yeah,
and
it's family.
It's the family of the Saudi. It's the Saudi royal family.
$1.4 trillion.
Bin Salem,
Salmans?
Bin Salem, and all the cousins and nephews and the entire family.
Saudi Aramco
There you
was
go.
a
I was right.
$2 trillion
$1.4 I was
market
just
cap.
reading up on this. $1.4 trillion.
Thank you very much.
Yes, there you go. We're on a roll today.
If we go to eat, they're picking up the tab.
So if you're an angry patriot yourself, Vinny officially
Sick.
has the Angry Patriot Valuetainment Edition.
Damn right.
Where the O is the Valuetainment logo, with the back says Future Looks Bright.
Oh,
With the
yes.
sides got the American flag. So if you are an angry patriot, Vinny, what colors do we have these in?
We have that color, and then we also have green, right, Rob?
Rob,
we have
can
the
you
green
show
one,
it
which
on
is
the
sick.
back?
Sick.
Military green.
And Pat, just really fast, to let everybody know. A lot of people always go, Vinny, why are you so upset? And I always ask them, why aren't you? With everything that's happening, and being a veteran and having parents that are legal immigrants, Assyrians, Pat, as you know this, we don't have a country, which makes America that much more important. And that's why I get furious when people aren't speaking and aren't talking crap. So that's why I'm an angry patriot. Tom called it me live on the podcast, and we're going with it. And I am, and I'm proud to be an angry patriot.
There you go.
There's
It's
a
official.
shirt.
It's branded. By the way, go ahead and place the order before these things sell out. Last time we announced the allegedly shirt, we sold a few thousand shirts of the allegedly shirt. And all of a sudden, how come I'm not getting my supply? Because sizes go. So you can go ahead and place the order. Angry Patriot on VTmerch.com.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.